Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a makeup haul for you guys. I know, I hardly ever buy makeup in this type of quantity to share with you guys. The last time I did it, I think it was back in September or October, where I just picked up a couple of things from Viseart and Rare Beauty, and now I finally picked up just purely makeup this last time around. And I only paid $3.47 for this out of pocket.
How did you get all this for $3.47, Ray?
Not only did I use my Ulta points, which I like to shop at Ulta whenever they have 5 times points on a purchase. So usually I'll try to hold out as much as I can, and whenever I need to stock up or I've been meaning to buy something, I wait for that to get points. And I also used Fetch Rewards. This is gonna sound totally sponsored, but it's not. I just think it's stupid not to take advantage of something like this. So if you've never heard of Fetch Rewards, it's an app where all you do is scan your receipts, your grocery receipts. You can get gift cards just by taking a picture of your receipt that you probably already do because you have to buy food to survive. So I think it's kind of silly to just let the money you've already spent not work for you even more. So I do have a referral code. I'm gonna be putting it up on the screen, as well I'm gonna start including it in my my description bars and my affiliate links. You guys, if you use my affiliate link, which you don't have to if you don't want to, but you do get an extra 2,000 points when you scan your first receipt. And the way that it works is you scan your receipt. Sometimes they have promotions where obviously if you buy a certain item you will get more points. So every 1,000 points is $1, and they have different, depending on the gift card, they have different thresholds you're allowed to redeem, and it's instant. I thought it might take a couple days to get my Ulta gift card, and no, seriously, as soon as I wanted to redeem it, they gave me the gift card. I checked out and only had to pay $3, including using my bonus points. And I was going to do a college how to save money situation, but then the whole thing happened and I was no longer technically physically at college, but I've still been scanning receipts, my parents' grocery receipts, my friends' receipts, that if they come into work and they just bought something from Target, I'm can I see your receipt real quick? Snap a picture, get points. Obviously if it's just a receipt, you get 25 points if there's nothing on there that is gonna get you extra points, which is a lot of the receipts, but all of these points just add up for free money. Might as well do it. I know it sounds sponsored, but I think it's how can you not want gift cards based on something that you already most likely do? So that is how I was able to purchase at least half of the things. I used half of it on using my Ulta Rewards points, and the other half using the gift card that I got through Fetch Rewards. And again, this is not sponsored. I'm just saying this so you can use my referral code. You get points, I get points. We all start getting gift cards for something that we do every single day. So let's go ahead and get into the haul of this video. I purchased a couple of eyeshadow palettes because if you saw my makeup collection, obviously I don't have that many eyeshadow palettes, and I felt I was very bored with what I had. I have a lot of the same type of tones, a little warm tones, and I just felt I needed a little bit more variety, which if you see my makeup collection, you're yeah, you know, you could probably justify getting a couple more eyeshadow palettes. So that's what I did. And I got some drugstore ones, which we love. We love drugstore quality is getting better, because last time I did get Sephora high-end ones. So let's go ahead and talk about the palettes that I got. So the first one I purchased, or the first one I was looking after, is the BH Cosmetics Chilling in Chicago palette. One of the things that is missing from my collection that I've been really lusting after is more pinky tones. Not necessarily warm pinks, but just pinks. I still feel I'm missing pastel pinks, but I haven't found a good pastel pink palette or palette, like a pastel palette that's good quality and has like eyeshadows that I am gonna use, because I'm really mostly interested in like the pinks and the lilacs and the lavenders. So I saw that this had like a fair amount of pinks, and again, other neutrals I don't have, as well as like not just oranges but like different shades of yellow. It is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I did film a get ready with me. I don't know when that get ready with me is gonna go up because it's a long one and I'm really dreading like editing it because it's very long. I talked, okay? It was my first one in a while. That's what happens when I don't update you guys as frequently. So I did use a bunch of the pinks. I really like it. It's, again, I don't have anything like this in my collection. I do now. And I was debating between this one and the Hawaii palette, but I felt like this one, it was going to be more of what I was looking for, and I think I was right. Again, I'm still looking for the pastels, like pastel pinks and purples, but you know, I'll play with this first, and then when I see a good one come along, I will maybe get it. But I really love I like the formula of BH. I have the Switzerland palette, and I love that it's not crazy expensive. So that is the first palette that I got. I also picked up two from Colourpop because Ulta started carrying more Colourpop on their website, because I did place an online order, and this palette specifically has been on my wish list for the longest time, but there was never anything that I wanted from Colourpop to like justify making an order. So when I saw that Ulta was finally carrying the one thing that I wanted, I was like, yes. So that is the Going Coconuts palette. It's not new. This is all like new to me, not new in general. I wanted it for the longest time because another thing that was missing from my collection was cool tones, and I personally love cool tones. I feel like it's like the most simple but more like dramatic thing than like warm eyes. I feel like everyone does more warms. They're starting to get into more of the cools, but I've always enjoyed cools on me as well, probably because I'm pale, and I literally want this palette for like a year and a half, maybe 2 now, but I'm not gonna, I don't see the point sometimes of like ordering from Colourpop just to buy like a bunch of things that I don't want, just so I don't have to pay like the same price in shipping. So really glad Ulta has it. I have been dying to play with it. Like every day I've done my eyeshadow, I've played with like different things that I picked up from this order, and I haven't played with this yet. Like I have a little bit, but not like just this palette. Like I've dipped into all of them because I'm like, oh, new palettes, and like I want to try them all. But this is beautiful. Oh, I love these colors. I can't believe I waited so long to get them. They're all beautiful. I mean, this isn't new. A lot of people love this. I have to thank Samantha March for putting this on my radar. Finally got it. And then I also picked up the Baby Got Peach. I also like peaches, so I was like, might as well. There are some colors in here that like really speak to me, and then others are kind of more along the lines that I already have in my collection, so I was like, meh. So like for example, I love this peach shade. I love these two peach shades. I probably will like these two, and actually like these 3 are kind of things that I've already had before, but because it's Colourpop and such a low price point, I didn't feel like I was like wasting my money by getting colors that like I wasn't head over heels. And then Hungry Ghost, which is a glitter, like I'm not gonna use that because, you know, all the controversy about like glitter, and plus I don't really wear glitter unless it's like for Halloween, and you know, I would probably just put it on my chest if I ever used it. Never would put it on my eyes. I have other things that are safer to go on the eyes that, you know, would give a similar effect, but not necessarily glitter. I still have like the plastic coating on the mirror. That's like, I literally got this 2 days ago. So, also haven't played with this yet. Just kind of swatched. I think the reason why I haven't played with this one yet as much is because it kind of reminds me, like some of them remind me of things I already have. So I really only bought it for a couple of shades, but you know, a Colourpop pricing, I think you can justify it like that. If I was paying like, I don't know, like $30 and above for this, I probably wouldn't have purchased it for like only wanting half of the shades in this, which is very unlike me. It's not a Renee thing to do, but there's just a couple of shades in this palette that called out to me, so I had to, especially for the price. So those are eyeshadow palettes that I got, but I did get one more eyeshadow single, and this is the MAC Soft Brown. I love this. Just like on its own, just pop it in the crease and you're good to go. It's beautiful. I used to have this, but unfortunately it did get stolen along with some other like makeup items. Funny that they only stole like makeup, but you know, whatever. Didn't realize it was gone until I specifically wanted to use it and went to go reach for it and it wasn't there. So that's the moment I realized I had too many things, and that's when I really stopped buying makeup as much. When you have so much that you didn't realize things were missing until you went to go use it. So I just couldn't ever justify bringing it back into my life. Like, never found myself going to a MAC store. Usually don't like do online orders that much unless it's like for specific things. And so like the times that I did place an Ulta online order, like I wasn't in a mood for makeup. I just needed my skincare get out. But because I was in an eyeshadow mood, I was like, let's go ahead and pick this up again. I have enough points. I have enough on my gift card to get this, so let's go ahead and introduce it. I have already used this and I was so happy with my makeup. Like, I missed this eyeshadow so much and I'm so glad it's back in my collection. And then I picked up like some other like random things. For example, I'm starting to get low on my eyeshadow primer. I'm a person that needs eyeshadow primer because my lids don't like eyeshadow if there's nothing on there. So right now I'm using like the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I know that the Milani eyeshadow primer is also highly raved about. I've never used it before, but you know, wanted to use it, so, or wanted to try it, so I did purchase it because, you know, I'm gonna be needing it soon, so it was like a backup, and I'm excited to use it because I've always heard great things about it, and I feel like people now don't really tend to use them as much because they've found like other alternatives, but I personally still need like a base so it doesn't just crease, because my inner corner of my lid, it does get oily. It's strange that that's like the only part of my face that gets oily, but it does, so I need it still. I also picked up the travel size of the Lancome Monsieur Big. This is my all-time favorite mascara ever. It just makes my lashes look amazing. It just could not justify buying the $25 one, which I did before when I was making the most money I ever made at a job, but you know, not my situation. However, I am spending like $15 for my mascara combo, sometimes 10, so I was like, oh, like let me buy the $12 one as like a treat, because I do love it, and then, you know, probably won't last as long as a normal size mascara, but I was very, very much missing it and wanted it back in my life. Haven't opened it yet because my mascaras are still going strong, but was going to need a backup, so I was like, let's just do this one. Last but not least, which is kind of weird for me specifically, especially if like you kind of understand like my makeup usage, but I did buy a Mini MAC lipstick. I know, what? It's actually the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is in the shade Myrrh with an H. I don't know, again, when I was looking through my collection, I felt like I didn't have that many like pinks. I had a lot of like brownies and like brownies. Oh, I wish I could have brownies, but this girl's on a diet or like on a new lifestyle thing, so it better be a special occasion if she's eating brownies. Yeah, but no, it's not a special occasion. But I had, you know, just not quite as many pinks, and I felt like I wanted more pinks, even though again we're not wearing that much lip products out, but I don't know, for some reason I really just wanted a pink, reintroduce a pink into my collection that was a lipstick that would just kind of like stay on, not necessarily like a creamy formula. So the only way I would justify it is if it was a mini version. And then obviously like the swatches that they have online isn't quite the same as it is in real life, so I was like, okay, let me take a gamble on the mini and not buy the full size, and you know, I like it. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. I expected it to be a little bit more pink, but I do like it. It does remind me of something I may have, but that one's like a gloss, not like a gloss, but it's shiny. and it has pigment to it, but sometimes I don't like wearing that because it gets all over the place. So I do enjoy a good old-fashioned lipstick. Now that is everything I picked up. So this is like new makeup that I'm adding to my collection. Not a lot to like wait for this to arrive to then fill my makeup collection, but just a couple new additions. I'm mostly excited about the eyeshadows because I was so bored and over what I had in my eyeshadows. So glad that I picked a couple of things up. And again, I only paid $3. That's the best feeling. Again, this is not sponsored by Fetch Rewards or like collaboration. I just think that everyone should be doing this, like free gift cards by just taking a picture of your receipts. Like obviously if you buy the promotional items that they're like, hey, if you buy this you get extra points, then yeah, that's how you help them out and you get closer to it. But if you're not going to do it and you just like start taking pictures and just wait a little bit and get a free gift card for groceries you already buy, like why the hell not? You need to put it out there because it's free gift cards basically. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't do hauls very often, so enjoy this one while it lasts. You probably won't see one for another couple months. But I hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, no matter where you are, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.